Okay, guys, we'll open up questions for Hunter Sallis and Damari Monsanto.
This one's for Damari, but also Hunter as well. When did you know today that? Did you think on the first two possessions you were going to pull up from three? And Hunter, did you think that he was going to rip one as soon as he got out there?
I knew he was going to pull up from three. And I knew he was going to make the first shot, too, just by how he's been shooting in practice. He's been doing really well, so I didn't expect nothing else.
I thought I was going to make it. I don't never think I'm going to miss. My confidence is that high, so, yeah, that's how I came into the game.
Or am I wrong to be surprised that you didn't shoot on the first possession when you got in there?
Yeah, for sure.
On a serious note, take me through the last couple weeks. Like, were you getting frustrated with?
Nah, not really, because I understand the process, and this is a very tricky injury, so I just had to stay with it and just keep working and just supporting these guys while they keep winning and stuff. That pushed me more to get back on this court faster, so that's about all.
I feel like today was a reward and a little bit of patience paying off.
Yeah, kind of, but then again, that's something I've always done, so it's just something you got to do.
Sorry, real quick. I know if you've experienced it before. Whenever you shoot a three, make it. I feel like the LJ game gets kind of like electric. Mm-hmm. You've experienced it before, Hunter. I'm not sure if you've seen it. What is it like to be able to come back and play in front of a home crowd like that?
Oh man, it's everything. Just to see how many people support you. Yeah, it's just appreciate the love.
Damari, I know, as of late last week, you already knew you had this appointment coming up. You had a chance to get eligible, but ready to play again. How much did it hurt you to be on that court in Raleigh last week, knowing that's where the injury occurred, and not be able to participate?
Man, I thought about it for a little bit, but then again, I put my trust in God. Everything happened for a reason, so I wasn't really worried about it too much. Just stayed out there and support my guys.
Hunter, after the game Tuesday night ended, how good was it for you to kind of cleanse the palate, get on the court, and attack the way you did to start off this game?
That wasn't really my mentality. My mentality was just going out there and playing like I normally do. But tough game, tough last game. So definitely had a chip on our shoulder for sure. But I always got the same mentality, tunnel vision for every game.
This is for both of you guys. 18 three-pointers, second most in school history. Who gets credit for that? Is it everybody, or who gets credit?
Oh, for sure, everybody. We all was hitting. Nobody couldn't miss today.
Yeah, I noticed it in warm-ups. We were all making shots in warm-ups. So I was like, today going to be a good day for sure.
Damari, obviously this is a different team since the last time we saw you play. How do you think your role is different with this team, given the type of personnel that surrounds you?
I actually don't think my role changed at all because, I'm just here to space out the floor. So, I'm doing the same thing I did last year. Just letting guys like Sallis just rock, give them the spacing to drive and kick, and go on from there.
Hunter, I know turnovers were probably a pretty big focus over the last few days. Guess wound up with 8, but I think only one of them was in the first half. How rewarding was it to see, I'm assuming, the hard work pay off?
It was very rewarding for sure. That's why the score was kind of like that. I feel like when we violated the ball, we played really well as a team, and that was a big focus, especially going into practice all last week.
Did you feel like the crisp ball movement led to a lot more open looks?
Yeah.
That kind of thing? Yeah,
and I definitely feel like that's why we hit so many threes. We shot wide open ones. So, that's definitely taking care of the ball was part of it for sure.
Surprised that some of those were as wide open as they were?
Not at all. We watch film, so we kind of knew that they'd give us open shots just by how their defense kind of helps, and we took advantage of it.
Damari, you've been shooting a lot forever. I remember seeing you at the Carolina Classic commercial, and you were shooting then. Mm-hmm. But you haven't had many full practices with your team. How difficult is it to mesh with everybody? Like Connor said, you got a whole different team around you now. How difficult is it to mesh with everybody when you haven't had full contact, full go practices with them?
These guys actually weren't difficult at all, man. That's why I really love this team. It wasn't hard to really get back in the groove and just mesh with these guys. It wasn't hard at all.
Damari, you kind of talked about the energy in the building. Do you think that kind of once you got going, it was that galvanized you to just keep on putting them up, or was that your plan? All
I mean, you can say that, but I'm wired to keep putting them up anyways.
Anything else?
Don't call me Silas.
How important? It's a quick turnaround. How important is Monday, considering the opponent and the fact they're ranked in the top 5, both of you?
Very important because we let one slip away in what was that? NC State. So this one will be a good game to recover, stay on the top of the pack in the conference. So this will be a good win, especially at their house.
Yeah, like he said, it'll be a real good get-back game. Definitely a game that I feel like we could prove something, show the world the type of team we are. So, I mean, we're all excited and we're ready.
When you go to a place like Wake Forest in the ACC, are the games at those gyms ones that you circle playing in at the Smith Center or at Cameron at Duke?
I mean, for sure, those are games that I've dreamed about playing in since I've been a little kid. So, I mean, growing up seeing, game winners in those gyms and, just the great players that they had play in that gym, I mean, it'll definitely be a surreal moment for me. But, I mean, I'm still focused on, the end goal for sure.
Anything else?
Appreciate y'all.